Hi, this is Camelia Rahman, and today I'm going to demonstrate some advanced SQL commands using aggregate functions, order by, group by clause, and some built-in functions. So, first, what is aggregate functions? As you can see the definition, an aggregate function summarizes the result of an expression over number of rows, and it returns a single value. For example, if we want to get the sum of data, then a maximum, minimum, or average of data, then we use aggregate functions. Some aggregate functions are sum, average, count, standard deviation, max, mean, etc. The syntax is as shown. Then we have order by clause. Order by is a keyword that is used for sorting purpose. We can sort the data in ascending or descending order, and for that we use the syntax as it's given. Now, group by clause. Group by clause is used along with aggregate function to group the result by one or more columns. The syntax is this. Now, here are some built-in string functions, which is init, cap, lower, upper, concatenate, etc. So, these functions are basically used to manipulate strings. So, now my queries are, it's asking me to display the average order quantity for every order and every product. So first, here are the table and attributes. So to display the average order quantity, I use the aggregate function average. So to display, I use select average of order quantity from order line table, and I group it by order ID and product ID, and here is the output. My second query is asking me to display the date on which the latest order was placed. So latest date will be the maximum among them. So I use the aggregate function maximum. So select maximum from order date from the table orders. That will give me the latest date on which the order was placed. Third query is asking me to display the name of suppliers who has average rating more than 2. So from the supplier table, I have S name, ID, gender, date, product ID, order quantity, and so on, and I have rating. So I use the command as select S name from suppliers, and I group by supplier name which has average rating greater than 2, and it will give me the output as this. It will display the name of the suppliers. The fourth query is asking me to display order ID that has a total order quantity greater than 10. So wherever the order quantity is greater than 10, I have to display those ID. So here I use select order ID from order line table and group by order ID having sum of order ID greater than 10. Here the sum gives me the total of order quantity. So when we display, it displays like this. Order ID, it displays the order ID. Now the next one is asking me to display the supplier's name which has the average rating less than 4. So as I've shown you the supplier table, from the attributes I'm displaying supplier name from supplier table, and I use group by function to group the supplier name column, and the condition is average rating less than 4. So whoever has the average rating less than 4, their names will be displayed. The next one is asking me to display the dates when the order quantity is greater than 15. So I use select command, select order date to display the date, then product ID, order quantity from the orders O, order line OL, where O dot order ID is equal to OL dot order ID, and the condition order ID greater than 15. Here this command access data from two tables. So I use alias name O for orders and OL for order line, and I combine the tables to get my data. as this command. So it will get access data from two tables where the order ID is common, and it will display me the required data. Now the next one is asking me to select the product ID that has average quantity or average order quantity less than 1000. So from product table I have product ID, where here I'm using a subquery. So first inside the subquery I'm getting the average quantity of I'm getting the average quantity of all the quantities ordered, and then this subquery is used as select product ID from product where the average quantity will be less than 1000. So it will first calculate the average quantity and then it will compare it with the where condition. It will display me the data. Now the next one is asking me to find out the number of orders placed on each date. So I have to display the dates. So I display it using select order date and order quantity from the order tables and order line table, where the orders.order id is equal to order line.order id. So these two attributes are common in orders and order line table, as you can see. And then I'm displaying the order date. The next one is asking me to find out how many products are ordered in each order. So the order is identified by its ID, so I need to display the ID. So I do it using select distinct order ID and order quantity from order line. So it will display me the order ID. So the next one is asking me to sort the order table based on order date. So how do I sort? As I told you earlier, sorting is done by using the order by command. So we select order ID, customer ID and order date from orders table, and I use the keyword order by order date. So when I do it, the dates will be ordered in ascending order. The next one is a big query that asks me to display the products for which more than 3 quantity are orders and sort the result on the sum of order quantity. So first I need to get the sum. So what I do is I select product ID, then I do the sum of order quantity from the order line table using the condition where order quantity is greater than 3, and I group by product ID and order by the sum of order quantity in ascending order. So it fits all the criteria and I get the output as shown below. So the next one is using the built-in string function. So it's asking me to display the name of all customers in uppercase. So we use customer table which has attribute customer name, and we use upper. This is the built-in function. Select upper customer name from customer. So it will display all the names of the customer in uppercase. The next one is asking me to prefix the postal code of customer with 2 zeros. So whatever the postal code was, it will be prefixed by 2 zeros. So I use concatenate function. The function goes like this: concatenate whatever we have to concatenate and with whom we have to concatenate. So select concat function, prefix is 00, so I concatenate it using 00. Postal code is the attribute from customer, so it will display as follows. It will prefix the 00 before the postal code. The next one is asking me to display only the substring Newman. So how we do is we use the function substring, substr. So select distinct substring Richard Newman 9, 6. Here 9 is the ninth letter is N. So from N 6 alphabets are to be extracted. So we use Richard Newman, the string from which we need to extract the starting alphabet number and the alphabets which we have to extract. So 6 alphabets we have to extract. So we put 9, 6 from customer, and it will extract and give me Newman as follows. The next one is asking me to display the name of customers that ends with E. Now this is a function that is case sensitive. So if I want to display the customers who having the name that ends with E, small e, then we have to do it like this. Select customer name from the table customer where customer name like percentage E. So percentage means any combination can come before E. So any combination of alphabets may be there. So here in my table, I have entered a value such that Joe is in capital letters and John Doe, this E is in small letters. So since I'm comparing it with small letter E, it will display as select customer name from customer where customer name like percentage E. So it will display John Doe since it ends with small letter E. And if I want to get the name of the customer whose name ends with capital letter E, so I make it like this. Select customer name from customer where customer name like capital E, percentage capital E. So it will display Joe who has the names ending with capital E. So these were some basic advanced SQL commands that uses aggregate function, order by and group by. Thanks for watching.